Welcome to the channel. Today we're diving deep into the life and legacy of one of the greatest wrestlers of all time, Bret The Hitman Hart. From his early days in Stampede Wrestling to his rise as the face of the WWF, his tragic retirement, and his enduring influence on the wrestling world. This is the story of the excellence of execution. Bret Hart's journey is one of triumph, tragedy, and resilience. He's a man who gave everything to the wrestling business, and in return, he became a legend. So grab a seat, because this is the ultimate story of Bret the Hitman Hart. Let's get started. Bret Hart was born on July 2nd, 1957, in Calgary, Alberta, Canada. As the eighth of 12 children in the legendary Hart family, Bret grew up surrounded by wrestling. His father, Stu Hart, was a wrestling promoter and trainer, and the infamous Hart Dungeon, the family's basement training facility, became Bret's proving ground. But wrestling wasn't Bret's first love. As a young man, he was passionate about art and writing. He even worked as a cartoonist for a local newspaper. Bret also excelled in amateur wrestling during high school, winning several championships and developing a strong foundation in technical wrestling. In 1976, Bret made his professional wrestling debut in Stampede Wrestling, his father's promotion. Under the ring name Buddy Hart, he quickly made a name for himself, winning the Stampede British Commonwealth Mid-Heavyweight Championship and teaming with his brother-in-law, Jim the Anvil Neidhart, to capture the Stampede International Tag Team Championship. Bret's early career was marked by hard work and dedication. He trained rigorously in the Hart Dungeon, learning from his father and other wrestling legends. By 1984, Bret's talent caught the attention of the WWF, and he signed with Vince McMahon's promotion, marking the beginning of a new chapter in his career. In the WWF, Bret teamed with Jim Neidhart to form the Hart Foundation, managed by Jimmy Hart. The duo quickly became one of the most popular tag teams in the company. Known for their unique blend of power and technical skill, the Hart Foundation won the WWF Tag Team Championship twice in the late 80s, and their matches against teams like the British Bulldogs and the Rockers are still celebrated as some of the best tag team bouts in wrestling history. But Bret's singles career was just beginning at SummerSlam 1991. He defeated Mr. Perfect to win the WWF Intercontinental Championship in what many considered one of the greatest matches of all time. This victory marked Bret's transition from a tag team specialist to a single star, and the wrestling world was about to witness the rise of the Hitman. The 90s were Bret Hart's golden years. In 1992, he defeated Ric Flair to win his first WWF Championship, solidifying his status as a main event star. Bret became the face of the WWF's New Generation era, holding the WWF Championship 5 times throughout the decade. Some of Bret's most iconic matches took place during this period. Let's take a closer look at a few of them. Bret Hart vs British Bulldog, which you can see on the screen now, was a big match. And it was at SummerSlam 1992 that Bret faced his brother-in-law, Davey Boy Smith, the British Bulldog, in front of 80,000 fans at Wembley Stadium in London. The match was for the Intercontinental Championship, and it's widely regarded as one of the greatest matches in wrestling history. Bret and Davey Boy delivered a technical masterpiece, with Bret ultimately losing the title, but earning the respect of fans worldwide. Then, at WrestleMania 10, Bret faced his younger brother Owen Hart. in a match that's still celebrated as one of the best in WrestleMania history. The brother first brother storyline added an emotional layer to the match, and Owen shocked the world by defeating Bret. Later that night, Bret defeated Yokozuna to win the WWF Championship, cementing his place as one of the greatest wrestlers of all time. Of all time. In 1996, Bret faced Shawn Michaels in a 60-minute Iron Man match at WrestleMania 12. The match was grueling and it was a test of endurance and skill, with both men giving everything they had. Shawn ultimately won the match and the title, but Bret's performance solidified his reputation as the excellence of execution. At WrestleMania 13, Bret faced Stone Cold Steve Austin in a no disqualification submission match. The match is widely regarded as one of the greatest in wrestling history, with both men delivering a brutal and emotional performance. Bret won the match, but Austin's resilience and the iconic image of him bleeding while locked in the sharpshooter turned him into a fan favourite. In WCW, Bret won the WCW World Heavyweight Championship twice and had memorable rivalries with Goldberg, Ric Flair, and Hulk Hogan. But his time in WCW was marred by poor booking and a lack of creative direction. Tragically, Bret's career came to an abrupt end in 1999 after a botched kick from Goldberg caused a severe concussion. Bret retired from in-ring competition in 2000, leaving behind a legacy that would forever be remembered as the best there is, the best there was, and the best there ever will be. After retiring, Bret faced significant health challenges. In 2002, he suffered a stroke after a bicycle accident, but through years of rehabilitation, he made a remarkable recovery. In 2016, Bret was diagnosed with prostate cancer, but after successful surgery, he has been cancer free and has used his platform to raise awareness about men's health. Bret also reconciled with WWE, being inducted into the WWE Hall of Fame in 2006. He made a one-night return to the ring at WrestleMania 26 in 2010, defeating Vince McMahon in a symbolic match. In recent years, Bret has remained active in the wrestling world, making appearances in AEW and supporting the Owen Hart Foundation. He's also become a mentor to younger wrestlers, ensuring that the art of technical wrestling lives on. Bret Hart's legacy is unmatched. His technical skill and storytelling ability and dedication to the craft have inspired generations of wrestlers, from Chris Jericho to Daniel Bryan. Bret's matches are studied by aspiring wrestlers, and his influence can be seen in every corner of the wrestling world. But beyond the ring, Bret's resilience, honesty, and commitment to his family and fans have made him a true icon, whether it's through his autobiography, his advocacy work, or his occasional returns to wrestling. Bret Hart continues to prove why he's the excellence of execution. And that's the story of Bret the Hitman Hart, a man who gave everything to the wrestling business and left an indelible mark on the hearts of fans worldwide. From the Hart Dungeon to the main event of WrestleMania, Bret's journey is one of triumph, tragedy, and resilience. Next, I will be giving you a rating of Bret Hart, my personal rating. Bret Hart is easily a 9 out of 10 wrestler overall, and I'm going to break down why. His in ring ability is a 10 out of 10. He's one of the most technically sound wrestlers of all time. His matches were crisp and logical and told great in ring stories. Storytelling and psychology, 10 out of 10. He made every move and moment feel important, rarely wasted anything, and was a master of making his opponents look great. Charisma and mic skills, 7 out of 10. Not the flashiest talker, but when he was passionate, especially in his heel run in 1997, he was excellent. His in-ring charisma made up for his lack of over-the-top promos. Legacy and influence, 10 out of 10. Inspired countless wrestlers, helped elevate technical wrestling to a main event level, and is regarded as one of the best ever. Versatility, 9 out of 10. Worked as both a babyface and a heel, succeeded in tag teams and singles, and adapted well to different styles. Overall, he's an elite top tier wrestler. The only reason he might not be a perfect 10 for everyone is that he wasn't a larger than life personality like some others, but as a pure wrestler, he's as close to flawless as you can get. Thank you for watching. If you enjoyed this video, don't forget to like, comment and subscribe for more wrestling content. Until next time, I'm the Great Jammer, and remember, the Hitman will always be the best there is, the best there was, and the best there ever will be. If you would like me to do a wrestler of your choice in this style, please put it in the comments. Thank you.